All right, we're back. We are back with the Planet Crafter. Uh, they said we wouldn't be back, and we're as usual proved them wrong. I think when we left off, we had to kind of balance out the amount of drills we had, and to do that, we needed more power. Oh, we have quite a bit of power. And to get more power, we at some point are going to need a supply of aluminum, which we don't have yet. Supply of aluminum. We could still build a few drills right now. Iron to titanium. We'll go gather some of that. We'll build a few drills first. And then what we're going to probably have to do is start to expand either out that way, in that direction, that little canyon there, or out that way. We're going to have to go look for refuge in the form of aluminum. Let's find some iron. Right, let's go. Iron. Titanium? Nope. Don't need that yet. Got another meteor shower here. What I actually did notice is the meteor showers they do drop iron. The meteor showers do. Hopefully we won't have one hitting our base, but some silver linings there. Where is all the iron? There it is. I think we need one more. Oh no, it's 2 titanium for every drill, or for every iron. Shoot. My mistake. I assumed it was two iron per titanium. Okay, that should be good. We'll post up 3 drills. Then we'll start expanding out in that direction. T2 drill. Oxygen low. Right you are. We did get the food grower growing. We could build another food. I think we might actually need another food grower because water bottle and do we have any more aluminum? No. We need more aluminum. I don't know if we're going to be able to live off of one grapefruit. Let's make some water first. Get a drink of water. Pretty sure there's food in this crate here. Let's see. Space food. Water bottle. Okay. Now, 2 iron and a titanium, and iron, titanium, silicon. Let's start venturing off a little bit. Iron, titanium, iron. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have over there by those rocks. We also, looks like we have something over in that direction too. Okay, looks like a bit of a different, I guess different, I don't know if I totally call it a biome, but the ground is a little bit different. But will we get any unique resources around here? That's really the question. The one thing, I'm going to post up need a piece of silicon. Is there any in here? Yes. And a piece of aluminum. Refill our oxygen. Let's get back out there. Let's see, what do we have here? Aluminum, here we go. Awesome. So we know we can get aluminum from over here. What did we want it for? The food grower, that's right. And we're gonna need a lot of aluminum for more solar panels. Cobalt. It's aluminum. What do we have up here? We got a bunch of crates. Blueprint, microchip, aluminum, more aluminum, more aluminum. We need this super alloy. I can't remember why. I do remember what we needed though. Alright, we'll come back for this. Let's go back, head back to the main base. What's in this crate? We'll take the aluminum, I guess, for now. Alright, let's head back. Good find. Okay. At some point, I suppose we'll venture out that way to look at that wreckage. All right. Reach a blue sky, 175. We're getting there. Remember that the number in the top right is different than the one in the top left, so it's really just 175 KTI for a blue sky. Food grower, we need a water bottle. Chip, mining speed. I don't really see. I understand the point in the mining speed, but I just don't think it has that much practical value. I mean, that didn't take very long just now. I don't know what. Food grower. Alright. That thing, let's just get another eggplant going over here. Not ready. What else we need? T2 agility boots, 2 super alloy. Could actually build the T2 agility boots. Why not? Okay, we got that taken care of. What do we need? More solar panels. More power. Receives transmissions from outer space. Use in combination with transmission screen. Okay, let's actually... we need another piece of titanium. Let's expand our shelter a little bit, so then we can maybe include some more add-on right there. Big desktop table. Okay, we got progress. I mean, these are basically both the same thing. I don't even know what the difference is, why we need both. I guess they're not the exact same, but... let's see, T2 skeleton. Let's see, the transmission screen. We probably want the transmission screen. And the antenna. I don't know if it's going to serve a huge purpose, but... 2 silicon and a magnesium. And actually, we'll need another piece of iron for a table first to put it on. I mean, not once have I ever been like, geez, we're just not... The issue here is we're just not mining fast enough. I don't know why you'd want the mining upgrade. It's just foolish. Foolishness. Okay, get some water going. See if... Not ready yet. Of course not. We're good on food for now. Let's see. Desktop. It's not gonna fit on there? Dang. No communication, because we're going to need the antenna. Silicon, titanium. I feel like I'm always looking for silicon. Not enough silicon. Is that some right there? No. Here's some. T3 Vegetube. We're not ready for the T3 Vegetube yet. No, a piece of titanium. There's some. Gonna need some outdoor stairs. before we put in the outdoor stairs, we're going to need a bit of a foundation for it to sit on. Yeah, that's actually what we want. We get to do the little connector thing. There we go. Right. We're gonna die of no oxygen soon. Asphyxiation. There we go. Alright, the antenna is up. It's spinning. How are we doing on power? We're okay. Okay, do not try to contact Sentinel. Can't claim ownership. Alright. Alright, bunch of nonsense. Complete waste. Nothing but foolishness. Large container storage. We need that. We can use a little storage. Maybe not right there, though. Okay, how's our eggplant doing here? Eggplant is ready. Store health 25. We're gonna need more. T3 Vegetube uses a lot of power. Let's see. T3 drill, T3 heater, advanced craft station. We got a ways to go before we get that. T1 nuclear reactor. We got a long ways to go for that. We need more power. Silicon. Oh, we need everything basically. Cobalt. Iron. All right. Iron, 2 titanium. It's kind of a grind. Be nice if there was like resource nodes we could get into. Oops. Help us out a little bit. Okay. I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. We're still going to need a lot more power. We need the, I mean, we're going to need the nuclear reactor. Or extractor, look at that. We need these two. These, look at all, the pressure release is already the most important thing ever. Until we find something else more important, you know? Okay. So we need more T2 drills, so... Titanium. Iron and titanium. Okay. Some pieces of titanium here. All right. Inventory full. God damn it. We might want to think about trying to get the next exoskeleton. By the way, I should probably make sure, did that other eggplant start regrowing? Or do I have to plant a new one every... Oh, no, it's... Okay, good. T2 exoskeleton. We could use that. 2 magnesium. Oh, inventory's full anyway. What am I thinking? Magnesium. Get that new exoskeleton out of the way. Okay, 4 more slots. Let's see. We don't have a piece of super alloy on us. T2 drill. Actually, let's... 86. Alright, we can build like 3 of them if we want to. We only have enough for 2, though. Build 2 more before we need another solar panel. Okay, what were we doing with that now? Not so... Oh yeah, a couple more drills. See pressure. That's still going way too slow. We're only at 10.0. We need to get to 60. But this stuff, all 3 in a row, is super important. Are we close to actually unlocking anything else? Not really, no. That's too bad. Alright, more electricity, more heat, and more veg tubes. Take that. What did I put in this locker? Nothing. Magnesium and cobalt. There's cobalt everywhere, so... Gonna need magnesium. Here's a piece. Magnesium. What's in the storage crate? Okay. I'll come back for that. One concern I do have is that all this stuff is on relatively low ground, and eventually there is going to be water. So this stuff will all be submerged, I believe. It'd almost be wise to start... We should almost start building way up there. Anticipating this. Because, I mean, this little base is on this mountain. This thing will probably survive quite a long time, but... But for how long? That's the question. I ask the real questions. Like, what is that shadow moving over there? Yeah. I mean, that's actually something that we should really seriously consider. Well... I mean, let's go root around up there and maybe start building sections. I can see the future, and the future has water in it that's going to drown us. I can see the future. Not this one. We don't care about this one. Because we already got one way up there. Hydration level low. So be it. What temperature does this ice melt at? Starts melting at 500 heat. We got a ways to go. We're not even close to that. I can't remember exactly what we're at, but we got a ways to go before that happens. A piece of iron here. At this point, we can actually just cannibalize that little one down there. This can be our base up here. It'll just be overlooking everything. I don't know how high the water gets, but I don't think we'll have... Like, if it ever gets this high, we're screwed anyway, so... Let's build a solar panel. We need for rooms more. We just need iron. It's 2 to 1 for. Let's deconstruct this thing. Okay, inventory full. Oxygen low. Okay. Can we build it? No, it won't let us do that. Oh yeah, it kind of will. It's not really a graphic for it, but it lets us do that. Let's build 2 more. 2 more sections on there. I think that makes it slightly bigger than the one we already have. I don't think the one we already have is... Maybe it is 6 sections. Maybe it might be. But I'm pretty content at least starting with a 6-section operation. Okay. Actually, probably don't even need that because we actually isn't there an indoor ladder? Sweet. Yeah. Cool. There we have it. Let's just build one here. Alright. We got all kinds of space going now. Okay. Go back down for some food. Oop. We're about halfway to getting a blue sky, I think. If I did the math right, yeah. So that's good. We're grinding away here. Let's see, at 500, I can't remember what the unit was, but at 500 whatevers, the ice will start melting. Yeah, we're only at 19. Yeah, we got such a long ways to go for the heat. A long ways to go. Blueprint, pressure. Long ways to go before we get the nuclear reactor. We'll have the T3 drill soon. We're kind of closing in on the heater. We still got a ways to go, though. Okay. Let's go back up there. Get a piece of ice on our way up so we can make water. Good thing I got the agility boots upgrades, or else this would have been taking even longer than it is now. Alright. Let's get a solar panel going here. T2 drill. There, we'll build it up here out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, we should have a lot of excess power by now. T2 drill. You could use another food grower, aluminum. Water bottle. I think there's a eggplant down here. Eggplant, we'll just take everything. Can we deconstruct this thing? Yeah. Food grower. There we go. Start that eggplant. Let's see. I can't remember if we finished looking in here or not. Let's look in here and then we'll go back and head off into that canyon over there and see what's over that way. And I can even see off in the distance there's some kind of an arch. So we got plenty to explore, definitely. T3 drill. How much? Oh, wow. For how much energy it uses, it gives off a ton of pressure. And it gives off a little bit of heat. Huh. Interesting. Alright, we're done in there. What do we got in here? One of those, iridium, aluminum. Need that eggplant eventually. Need a lot of this eventually. Okay, we got, what is this here? Open fusion reactor. This morning on our 17th day of space travel to Stigmar, the ship inexplicably exited hyperspace velocity. The navigation tools went crazy. The ship lost power, as if it had been drained by some exterior thing. We are going to try to make an emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm on the surface of this planet. Okay, well, interesting. See, there's a piece of uranium. I don't know if that'll work in the fusion reactor. No. Oxygen level low. I completely forgot. Again. We are going to die again. I am an idiot. I am very stupid and foolish. We're not going to make it. Oh! What, did I make it? Oh, I barely... No. Almost. Let's see. Storage locker. We'll put a storage locker down here. Boom. Take this. Put the resources in here. Let's go process these chips. I wonder what resources is it even worth having the wind turbines just use iron. I guess there's no point in getting rid of them yet. Their days are numbered though. Let's see. Boom. Compass, don't care. Mining speed 3. Living compartment corner. Alright, nothing useful at all. Not ready, not ready. Oh, let's see here. Iron, titanium, silicon. Okay. We're gonna make our way through this canyon. Need some resources along the way. Titanium. 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 We'll take the water bottle, I guess. Why not? Okay. Alright, we got some what looks like to be like spires or something over here. I don't know what these things are. Pokey things. Are there any unique resources though? That's the question here. Okay, let's take a look around. Basically we got a solar panel out of it. Another solar panel out of it. We should honestly just... Proximity doesn't really matter, so we can just... build the solar panel, rebuild the solar panels right here. Or not. Maybe I didn't get all those resources. It looks like it's giving me all the resources. I must have just... I don't know if they clipped through the ground. So I didn't get them or what. Data chip. What's in here? Take the data chip. Take the aluminum. Nothing super important over here. I thought there might be uranium over here or something. Oxygen level low. Critical. I wish it gave me a bit of a longer warning. I think if we just keep going this way, eventually we'll just run into... Eventually we'll just run into our other little tiny habitat that we built. Going in one big circle here. That might be alright. I see there's some... is that supposed to be iridium? Oh no, it's aluminum. That's right. Is that big arch this way? Yeah. Need some titanium. Just go out that way. Let's live a little. I'm gonna live a little and go out that way. Okay. Giant arch. Here's some more high ground, by the way. A lot of high ground here. We need another piece of iron. Okay. Let's just take a look. Take a look here and see what's out here. Nothing. Nothing here. Totally useless. That's what I like to see. It looks like we're in good form here. Useless point of interest so far. Some ice over there in the distance. Look at this here. What do we have here? More uranium. Gotta get back for oxygen. Our inventory's full anyway. Okay, so we didn't find any uranium going this way. I say we head back and we'll start going the other direction, kind of towards where the aluminum was, but we'll check out the wreckage that was over there. Oxygen level low. Yes, it is. Oxygen level critical. Yes, it is. T3 drill. We can just build a T3 drill right here. Look at that. Okay, let's start heading back. And that's basically our base right up there where the cursor is. So we kind of just went around this whole rock. No uranium. We're going to have to find uranium. I mean, that's... Especially, you know, we just built the T3 drill, and that thing drills fast. So we're going to unlock the nuclear reactor fairly soon. We're going to need to supply it. Okay, what else was in here? Oops. Aluminum. More aluminum. Take the iridium, I guess, for now. Okay. Maybe we should go the direction of that wreckage over there, I think. Some titanium going. Oh. We'll skip that. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back for now. I see there's a nice path up there that leads right up to our new base. And look at all that crap over there. Yeah, look at that. Actually, what I kind of want, even though it's... I really hate doing this in games, but what we should do is just move all our stuff from down there to up here. That's always a pain. That's always just super tedious. And people hate doing that, but we should be doing it. Oh. Get a piece of titanium quick. We need a little bit more heat, I think. We haven't built many heaters at all. Okay. Get a heater going. Let's get some aluminum and then get a heater going. Heater. There we go. I think what we'll do is we'll take that out for now. Move that up here. Next to that heater. We are going to need 2 desks. It's probably fine for now. Get some ice on our way down. And then we'll start collecting some of that stuff and moving it uphill. Even though we got a long time before it's hot enough for the ice to melt. But we don't want to build a bunch of stuff down there and then be totally screwed. Although realistically, like, we really aren't even getting that much power from the windmills. By the time the ice starts melting, this stuff will all be obsolete anyway. Won't even really matter. But it still bugs me. I just don't like doing that. Eggplant. This is one of the things that I would like to move right away. Move those. Move the screens. Okay, our inventory is full now. This is super tedious work and boring. But it would bug me if we're actually getting close to having a blue sky. Well, we do essentially have a blue sky already. The planet's starting to come alive. We can see in the distance now, permanently. 175, that's our first major milestone. Okay. Let's see here. Blueprint screen. Oops. Energy screen. Transmission screen. Okay. Recycling machine. That could be useful. Interesting. T2 torch. It might be useful. Sulfur. No idea where to find that. Okay. What about this recycling machine? Breaks items down to their core components. Why would it, like... I can already do that, though. Like, what kind of items... I don't know, I just don't see... I haven't found anything that's even... other than the water bottle, I guess. Let's take this bad boy. Is this ready? Yes. Oops. Take that. I'm gonna destroy this. Oops. Upstairs, we'll start growing. Where's our little food grower? 1. Three food growers. Okay. Got those going. The desks we don't need to replace, obviously. Throw this in here for now. Okay. Alright, let's head back down. This time we'll get all the T2 solar panels we'll grab. Oops. I don't know if there's fall damage in this game, but I don't really want to find out right now. T3 heater. Silica iridium rod. I have no idea. I think well, we're really close to a blue sky. I think some of the stuff needs to be made inside the advanced crafting deal. Come on, what are we doing here? Shoot. How much is it? Dude, that's actually quite a bit of 10 resources, so get rid of 2 of them. Yep. Okay. Get back up there. We almost need like a whole floor in the base for like the heater, the vegetubes, and the heaters and the vegetubes. The food grower, I mean, obviously we can only eat so much. That we're only going to need so many food growers for one person. Maybe just to like add a little bit of character to it, we'll throw in some windows, maybe some decorations. All right. Ooh, I forgot about the T3 vegetube. Oh, we need a water bottle. This is fine now, I guess, for now. So I can get it out of my inventory, but... Actually, though, I mean, it's like... just a water bottle? That's it? Oh, we're almost there. Blue sky. Look at that, we did it. Blue sky. Advanced craft station. Alright, we're gonna need that pronto. Priority number 1, advanced craft station. Look at how far we can see now compared to the start of the game. Wow. Alright. There's actually color in the game. Jeez. The advanced craft station. Alright. We have all of this. Nuclear reactors unlocked. Good. Alright, that's not going to fit down here. Jetpack. Nice. T4. Alright, there's all kinds of upgrades here. Okay. Let's move the T1 craft station up by that one. Out of the entryway here. Magnesium and aluminum for the... Okay. Oh, does it have to go outside? Oh, wow. That's actually kind of a good thing. I'm just going to set it here for now. Goes outside. Look at that. I'll be damned. Wow. Technology. Okay, how are we doing for power? We got a lot of power. Nuclear reactor. We need a source of uranium, or else it's not going to do us any good. Heater, iridium rod. Grows grass outside, generates biomass. We're not ready for that. Biodome. Perfect place to grow plants and generate oxygen. Not close to that. And we're not close to... So we're not close to any of that. Main thing is we got to get nuclear power going, and we need to find a source of uranium. And we also need to drink water before I die. Alright. Oh, what am I doing here? Alright. Okay. I think we'll get a drink of water here. Drink of water, and then get this. All right, I think that's a good stopping point. We got to the blue sky. That's a big. It's a pretty big deal. It's a good benchmark. It's a good first milestone. But, yeah, we got pretty far. We'll finish moving our stuff in the next one. We'll get maybe some more T3 vegetubes. We're going to have... The big thing's going to be finding uranium for a nuclear reactor. And then building a lot more of these T3 machines. But, we'll pick it up in the... pick it up in the next one. But, peace out.